What is going on, you beautiful bunch of savages? We are back with Primetime 198, the unified championship on the line. AKAMG, the reigning champion, going up against fresh up-and-comer in NM EagleMMA. A clash of titans at the top of Primetime 198 here this evening. But of course, that's not the only reason we are here. We have Killer's Row, top to bottom. Not sure how many fights there are, but there's a fair old few. There is one or two adjustments, which we will come to in due course. But for right now, we're going to get straight into the first one. For those that were watching yesterday, we had the very first Primetime Contender Series that we're going to be running on Friday nights on occasion going forward. Jazzcox and Vici basically had standout performances. They didn't earn their contracts on the night. We only had limited spots for it. We gave out 3, but they were very, very, very close. And as a result, we've given them an opportunity to compete for their pro placement, if you will. The winner of this bout will get an opportunity to fight in the pro circuit going forward. Without further ado, we will get into this first one as we make our way through what is set to be another historic event. Joining me in the commentary booth, the ever-fucking legendary pretty boy J Dime and the little engine that could, Doctor Who. What is good, lads? Good to be back.
Longer than every other fighter, pause, right? But Arnold Allen has to find a way to close this distance and close this space, Cyrus.
Yeah, no, 100%. For some reason, Doc, you didn't come through. It was on the right one. I've changed it, and now it's back. So I apologize. Jay, I got you just in time.
Okay.
Fucking craziness, bro. Yeah, look, Woodson is very, very long. I've not actually used him myself, but I've fought against him, and he can be very tricky if people utilize him correctly. And that's the one thing Jazz said, is that he's going to utilize him correct. What a head kick. Already stunning what seems like little old Arnold Allen right now. He's not a little guy for the weight class, but right now he does feel minute.
Oh my.
Bro, oh my God.
It may be over. It may be a short night.
No, Doc managed to survive it. I mean, the one thing that Vici has got going for him so far, the uppercuts have really found a home early on. But again, as we're seeing here, the length of Sean Woodson has an issue. But the uppercut there landing cleanly. As yeah, I mean, both these guys having a huge amount of success very early on, very aggressive. I mean, even if he doesn't win necessarily.
Oh my goodness, Arnold has made the read. That's another counter. That's all she wrote. It's not over. Never mind. It is not over, but this is a crazy turn of events, because at first I was thinking this fight cannot start any worse for Arnold Allen, and he done turned it around, Cyrus.
Oh, and again.
Another duck counter. Another one.
Beautiful upper. That upper is...
Yeah, it is really clean, dog. He had him really pressed up against the cage right there. When he pulled, right, when Woodson pulled, when Jazz pulled and landed the elbow and split open the center of Arnold's face, I did think it was basically all done. Jazz looked so good yesterday. The fact that Vici has just fucking stuck true to it, continued to find home for those uppercuts. And right now, I mean, he's not being put off. These are really nice jabs, though, Jay. I will say, popping him in the face with those jabs. He's looking for the high kicks. Clean work from both guys. You can see why we put them on tonight's card.
Another under it every time. It's over. He made that read a long time ago. How many times do we got to get hit with a duck uppercut to do something different, Cyrus?
Look, there are advantages and disadvantages to being the shorter fighter, right? The disadvantage is it can sometimes be harder to get on the inside. The advantages is, my God, is it easy to duck under everything that guy throws. If it's not an uppercut or a knee or a teep, you can duck that shit. And Arnold Allen took full advantage of it. But Vici booking his big spot here now in the pro circuit. I mean, look, Jazz looked great as well. I'm interested for both of these guys going forward. Vidici definitely secured himself an opportunity on the pro circuit right now. I will say one thing, Jazz, you did not get the win. You haven't booked yourself an opportunity at the pro circuit, but I will tell you one thing. I've been impressed with every performance I've seen up until this point. The way that you strike, very clean. Did get caught there this evening, but ultimately, you will get an opportunity in future. I expect that we will see you on the up-and-coming fight series that we're going to do for the Contender Fight Series. Sorry, I'm mixing up my words. The Contender Series, we will see you more on there. I think you'll make some very, very interesting fights. But
can I say something before we get to the next fight?
Yeah.
I know Jazz is going to be kicking himself in the head right now because it's not like he just got caught. He got caught with the same thing over and over again. Every time he threw a hook, duck, uppercut. Like, at a certain point, Cyrus, something has to change.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like I said, the problem is, though, like, jabs, straights, hooks, everything that he throws other than an uppercut can be ducked when you're that short. And I think that's why it was so readily available to him. But, yeah, we will see, man. We'll see. It's the only thing I can say. There are levels, obviously, out there. These guys are kind of on the precipice of making pro. They could make runs. I was very... Honestly, Jay, I know you weren't with us yesterday. I know you jumped into the stream for a little bit. But yesterday's Contender Series that we run, I was pretty much blown away. It was a very fun card to call for guys that normally don't get an opportunity, or at least haven't had the opportunity to showcase their skills. Some of the guys that came off last night card was so clean. I am just... Honestly... I'm locked in and I'm ready to see what these guys can do in some future events. But that right there, Vici, excellent work. Big W for him. We will go forward for the next one. Now, Leon Stoles and Viper are scheduled to be fighting. Currently, they are not live, so we will loop back around to them. I believe that Finnan up against... Oh, you said skip that fight. What's the story right now, Doc?
Seems to be MIA.
Okay, fair enough. Mud can be a little bit behind on things sometimes. He may have been expecting himself to have a little bit more time. He is traditionally very reliable, turning up for the fights, though, so we will come back round to it. As we look at it, fight one, fight two.
Okay. Looks like Kaz should be getting lobbied up now.
The Kaz fight? You want to go to the Kaz fight?
Depends how fight one's doing.
Yeah, no, we're going to have to go Kez. Leon Stoles is not live right now. So we will jump forward to Keza. I know Kez has got a busy schedule here this evening, so I will be interested to see what he's able to do. Although he is not live either, which is not great. We currently have the first 3 or 4 all awaiting. So what we'll do... I
think they're lobbied, but Leon just hasn't got his stream up. So we'll see.
Well, yeah, I mean, if he goes live, obviously we'll get to it. As we give these guys an opportunity to get sorted and allow the Wranglers to get one person live and let us know who that is, we will just take this moment to have a little bit of a look forward at the rest of the card. Bone in the chat saying, "Bums, let me jump in, no warm-up." Bone is an active man. He likes to get himself busy. And you never know, man. You never know. You might get the call. But we will see. Rhino in the same as well. Look, we have what is scheduled not to be Dex Primacy. That's going to be Finnan up against OG Mud. Viper is scheduled to go up against Leon Stoles. Humble Hayes up against Kez. And we'll talk about that fight just very briefly, Jay. I know that you may not be as familiar with Humble Hayes as I am, but like, this kid was around for a long time. He has really good pressure boxing. He looks like in recent events that he's rounded out his all-round mixed martial arts game. But the fact that we have 2 kind of pressure boxing styles of Humble Hayes and Keza, guys that can do it all, but traditionally like to get it done on the feet. This is one of those fights that honestly has the hallmarks of an early contender of Fight of the Night. I mean, we know what Keza does. For those that don't know what Humble Hayes does, they're about to find out. It is an absolute barn burner. But looking throughout the entirety of this card, with names like Corson Jesse, Versatile, Jody BJJ, head kicks up against Brent, etc., there are too many names to really stand out right now. Other than, I will say that the co-main event is unofficially a potential setup for the next championship bout for the winner of MG and EagleMMA. Now, it will take Jay a big performance, and they'll either be booking that slot here tonight, or the winner of that will be put into a number one contenders next week. Either way, with so much on the line as we build throughout the card tonight, that these guys are going to be really locked in to try and kind of win that opportunity, but also looking forward to that main event to find out who they're going to be up against.
Yeah, this is a really good card right here. I'm really interested in that main event, right? Stylistically, MG and Eagle MMA, that's a good one. What's another one I'm looking at? Oh yeah, Corson and Jesse. I'm looking forward to that fight because what Jesse's been telling me, Jesse been talking crazy about Corson. He told me the other day, he said it's a round one finish. You could ask him. He said that fight is not getting out the first round. He said it was easy work.
So I think we've got both fights now. So whichever one we want to do, we could do Leon Stoltz first or the Kaz one.
Well, we'll stick on Leon Stoltz for the moment since he was scheduled to be up next. But no, you are absolutely right, Jay. Corson, look, he's established a name at the end of UFC 5, and Jesse is trying to establish his name coming into UFC 6. For a guy that was a little bit unknown, kind of over the run of UFC 5 until the late end of it, he started building a name towards the late end of it. He has a lot of points to prove. And look, if he can get a win over Corson, that would be absolutely massive for his resume. To be picking or calling his shot, saying round one knockout. Now that talks about a lot of confidence. Now it could be madness. Like there's a thin line between confidence and stupidity, but we'll see which one it is here this evening. With that being said, we're into this fight now. Leon Stoltz, a former champion back in UFC 5, going up against Viper. Leon Stoltz was filling in on short notice. If he gets a win, he does vanquish Viper to the unaired circuit. Viper is fighting for his aired spot here this evening, or his pro circuit spot, I should say.
I mean, there is also an argument for Leon Stoltz, 2-2 on a -2, so he hasn't had the best run. Some difficult fighters, though, but nonetheless, as you mentioned. So, I mean, both these fighters kind of fighting for that spot to stay in, and these are two fighters to do it with. Robert Whittaker, a man known for his movement, DDP known for his brawly nature. So, and as you can tell, both these guys just winging shots, trying to get on the inside and trying to find a home here.
Ooh, nice head kick. And right now, I like Viper striking right now. And I love these body shots he's throwing, but I also think he shouldn't get too carried away, Cyrus.
No, 100%. Doing body work early is great. The problem is that it opens you up to massive, massive vulnerability moments if you're not too careful. So definitely have to kind of mind your P's and Q's. With that being said, Leon Stoltz going Dricus du Plessis. He can do things that most people can't. Unorthodox is the nicest possible way to put Dricus's game.
What's the real way?
That people say like looks maxing and stuff like that. He's retard maxing. That's what he does in his fights. He's retard maxing, bro, every single step of the way. I watched a clip back of before he was in the UFC where a guy went to take him down. He jumped up in the air to pull guard, and the way that they landed, the guy broke his arm, and he won the fight from it. Now that is the most Dricus win I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah, like it's crazy because, like I said, Dricus will face plant into a takedown. He'll do a bunch of weird stuff, but he's in a weird way, he may be an evil genius because he knows what he's doing. Like his thought process is very clear. He's a very smart fighter. It's just his execution is so terrible, Cyrus.
No, for fucking bro, he's the only fighter I've ever seen headbutt somebody's hip on a takedown. You know what I mean? Like, that's wild, bro. That's wild. I will say though, Viper right now had some really clean boxing. He is using a lot of energy, especially with the way that Leon Stoltz is going to the body, and that could pay dividends as the fight continues. But over the course of this round, some really good back and forth action as a late stun.
And here's the thing. Even though Leon Stoltz seemed to begin overwhelmed at first, he weathered the storm, and it takes one. If Dricus hurts you one time, that changes how the fight looks, Cyrus.
Yeah, 100%. Brother. Oh, nice. These guys fighting to the very last second, and he clips him again.
Oh. Nearly. Very near the end of the bell there, though. And with that, we're going to round two. Both these guys wanting to brawl, cause some chaos. And as you mentioned, retard maxing on Drickus. Do please. Rob Whittaker also not really using necessarily the footwork, more just putting on the pressure. If anything, I kind of expected these picks to be the other way around. Viper's more known for walking forward and winging shots. Leon may be a bit more technical in the boxing, but here we are, and this is what we've been given instead. And it's just both of these guys having a brawl and a half.
Yeah. Look, Leon Stolz right now, he's won 50% of his fights. He gets a decent amount of knockouts. His most active round, according to the statistics, his average finish round is round 2. We'll see if he can continue that right here.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I think he can do it. I think he just got to, oh my goodness. The problem is he's getting tagged. I was going to say he got to pick his shots, but I'm not going to lie. He's about to get finished in round 2. I was going to say, he can pick his shots and start to drown Robert Whittaker, but Robert Whittaker has him cornered, Cyrus, and it's looking bad.
It is not.
Oh, brother, it's looking terrible. Get off the cage! The cage feels so small right now.
Drickus has got the power, though. He just needs one uppercut. He digs down to the body, drops to Whittaker. Whittaker's also slowly just gassing out from winging all these shots at the head of Drickus, taking the shots on, getting body stunned head as well.
Man, he can't give up this much ground this easy, Cyrus.
Yeah, like, honestly, I feel like Leon Stolz is banking on the fact that he's going to survive these onslaughts, because even in these wild combinations, the pace that Viper is setting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He done tired himself out, and now he done got hurt, and he ends the fight. He just waited till his moment, Cyrus. He sat there in the rain until the rain finally stopped. Mm-hmm. Then he went for the kill.
Well, look, two guys were fighting for their opportunity to stay on the pro circuit right now. Leon Stolz books himself another fight on the pro with a win here this evening. Viper, unfortunately, will have to go back to the amateur circuit and work his way back up. He's very good, man. It's just been a difficult run for him, Viper. I feel like the pressure maybe got to him here this evening. He came out with a crazy pace, tried to overwhelm Drickus, and that was not the way, unfortunately, because Leon is a guy that will adjust on the fly. He recognized the pace that was being set and decided to go to the body very, very early, and that just paid dividends. The end of round 2 or the middle of round 2, he had Viper gasping for air, bro. Like, he had Viper dying in there.
Yeah, the problem is with that pace, a pace like that, you have to get him out of there within the first or middle of the second, because if it goes any longer, the fight is not going into your favor, especially a vet like Leon Stolz. Like, Leon Stolz been here before, so he, like I said, he waited till the storm stopped, till it stopped raining, then he attacked Cyrus.
100%. 100%, man. Look, you said it perfectly. You did say it absolutely perfectly. You're not wrong in any way, shape, or form. But we will see both guys back, and I will be interested to see where they go from that fight right there. The next one up, actually, weirdly enough, right, once again, these guys are OGs. They are absolute veterans of the scene, but the new blood have been taking over so far on UFC 6. I will say that. We've got a couple of good, of the familiar names still staying at the top end of the division. But with Humble Hayes and Keza now, these guys arguably are also fighting for their pro circuit spot. That's the reality. A lot of these early fights, maybe the first 5-6 of them, are basically all fighting for their pro spot. Now, Finnan will get another chance unless OG Mud turns up real fucking soon. Unless he turns up real soon, that guy's on amateur for a little while, and I like to see him, so I want to see him get in here, and I want to see him, put on a fight. But as of right now, Finnan gets an opportunity on another week. But let's get to Humble Hayes. Let's get to Keza. Winner of this fight continues on the pro circuit. Loser does not. So all to play for. A lot on the line right now. Welterweight is the weight class. Looks like we're getting MVP from Keza, and then we're getting Ian, Machado, Gary, Cuck, McGregor, utilized from Humble Hayes.
Love this fight. Ian Gary's so good on this game, but I want to see how he adjusts to the range of MVP and just those animations, Doctor.
Yeah, the animations of MVP are something which are unhinged. He is a nuisance, and as you can see there, digs down to the body twice already. The kicks as well come out really fast with someone like MVP. digs down even more as he goes, just really already peppering the body, looking to play the body game as he digs up and top as well. Those uppercuts landing cleanly. Gary, although is one of the tallest fighters in welterweight, he doesn't have any power. It's quite frankly one of the biggest issues here. MVP, tall, but definitely also has the power to punch it. And you can see here as he continues to wail on Humble Hayes here, making his life extremely difficult.
There we go. I was about to say, for Hayes, this is going to have to be a storm that he weathers. Oh my goodness, and he lands. That changes everything, Cyrus. Because I was about to say he got to land in between MVP combos. When MVP missed, he got to land, and he drops him again. Cyrus, he's fighting perfectly right now.
Yeah, 100%. Really taking the action to him, landing, like in a bit of a corralling way, kind of crushing that pressure. They say you do not want to give MVP the space to work. He does do good work on the inside. The animations can cause a lot of problems. Sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to see which way he's coming from. But so far, like I said, man, both of these guys traditionally pressure boxers. So it is interesting to see Keza try to take a little bit of a different approach, fight off the back foot a little bit. And that could go for him, or it could go against him as a lovely little combination from Humble Hayes. Virtually all lands.
There's a big problem here. Ooh.
This is the issue when you fight Kaz. I've had a few fights with Kaz, and he is a nightmare. He's got the range down. He's really solid, given the opportunities. And suddenly you've given him a fighter that is so creative with MVP that it's going to make life extremely difficult to know where he's going to come. Is he going to go top or bottom? Ducking elbow there lands cleanly. Digs down a bit more. The uppercut's coming out a slight bit more. But again, this issue is going to be he's got to really keep the pace on, keep the pressure. Like when you notice Gary's putting that pace on, Kez is having more difficulty. But if you give Kez the room to move and maneuver, it's just going to make your life incredibly difficult here.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay, where did he go? I think his controller died. But with that being said, Cyrus, if that was me in that situation, it's different. We're not playing clean. But with that being said, this is a dangerous fight for Keza right now because as long as Ian Gary is patient and he counters in between, that stamina is going to keep going, especially with those body shots he's landing, Cyrus.
Yeah, no, 100%. And for the record, he activated the flow state by accident, and that's why he took the pause.
Okay. Okay, we're good.
Nice.
But Ian Gary's not good right now.
No. He's had a couple of big shots landed, but he did get 2 knockdowns, so he's still probably winning that round, even though
he won it around.
Yeah. You know, sometimes though, I just find like the judges overrate the significant strikes being in an advantage in this one. If you got like 5-10 in advantage, they'll override a knockdown on occasion. So I don't.
Not this occasion. I don't think it's this, but I don't think we're going to need the judges anyway. So.
Range at which he comes in, landing the shots as well. You can see him barely just clipping him with the end of the punches as he continues to pepper the block, the head and the body up and down, really mixing it in, and it's having a lot of success here. Again, now playing a bit more on that inside as Humble Hayes wants to use a bit of that head movement, trying to find the counters. The gas tank of MVP slowly stuffering as a rear head kick land digs down to the body included. Yeah, a lot of action, only a few minutes gone, and we've still got another 3.5 minutes of this round as another stun happens.
Nice body shot. Told you that stamina is going to be a problem if he can stay composed and weather this storm and keep landing like that, Cyrus.
Yeah.
It's going to be a problem.
100%. A bit of a barn burner right now. These guys just fighting in the phone box for a second. Machado Gary.
Oh, it's getting bad, though. Like, if Ian don't move, Ian head health is getting low.
Yeah.
MVP is still dangerous, even though his stamina's low.
And it's not too much of a differential. In fact, what he's doing to his block, though, is actually kind of evil.
Yeah, it's substantial right now what he's doing to his block. And I can't blame him. If Ian Gary isn't going to do anything about it, like Cyrus, he's going to have to get out the way and move his head. Not block these shots. Get out the fucking way.
Yeah. Sometimes you need to go on that bike and run, bro. Like, you need to be running. Turn into a track star all of a sudden.
Yeah, just reset. Like, you take a deep breath. Oh my goodness. Beautiful.
I mean, Keza arguably deserves a knockdown earlier. Just
Oh,
right. Okay.
That's crazy. Oh, and
He hit him with the Sharapov right there. Like,
you know what's crazy? Hey, when Ian pulled, he should have went body.
It's just the fact that, I mean, Keza has...
Oh, he ran into the head kick.
Jesus, he's just...
Can you move your feet?
Oh, and he's blocked.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, block switch. All right.
That is the jankiest thing to say.
it does look retarded, right? When somebody's like blocked, it just looks like they're eating them all.
This game is the buggiest thing. I mean, just earlier you had Ian Gary just get away from a knockdown by sliding out, even with the head movement. It's an issue this game. Hopefully will get patched. But nonetheless, now you got the blockade.
Yeah. This fight gets to the next round. How much does MVP have left?
Yeah. Especially with the way that, Humble Hayes is...
Cyrus, he deserved it. Cyrus, if he would have thrown to the body there on the pool, he would have been good. It's just a habit to throw the elbow. That's not bad, but against him, it's looking bad.
That's like an old habit from UFC 5 that just a lot of people struggle to get rid of, myself included on occasion. The fact is he had been going to the body a lot as well on counters, when Keza was retreating, he was throwing a combination ending with a kick to the body. He was doing so much good work. Yeah. Round 3 still to go. Once again, I don't think... we're going to need the judges.
We're not. He's leaning back. That's a great takedown.
Right. Okay. We've got all the stamina in the world and we're shooting takedowns. Fair enough. I mean,
let's just
it's the most Ian Gary maneuver possible, I feel like.
Cyrus, tell Doc that I would rather grapple with stamina if I have a stamina advantage like that. And he just got hurt. He needed to reset.
Bro, there is nothing better he could have done in this moment. I'll be real with you. Slow it down a little bit. Massive stamina advantage. Subs are going to be aplenty if he wants them. MVP doesn't have massively high submission defense either. Not going to go for it. Back to the feet. At least momentarily, mat return from the one and only Humble Hayes. Now some denies. 3 minutes 25 or so to work. This kid can get active right now.
Nope.
The thing is here is Ian Gary is the one who has to do something, arguably. He's got to engage in the submission game, got to engage in the ground and pound in some form, because right now, Keza is arguably winning this round. He got the stun, he got the damage early on, so although he's got 2 minutes 50 left on to work, he's got to fight Keza on the ground, and that's a difficult thing to do sometimes. But down on the mat, that's nice, but again... Not enough damage yet to secure the round. We end up in half guard here. Top mount an opportunity. Faking it already, trying to get it, building that G8. Instead, though, Keza goes to sprawl. Gets straight back up.
Ian should have got up, but we're back here. We're back on the feet. And now Ian can do some damage here.
Yeah. And this is the thing as well. I'm correct in saying there's still no stuns on the ground, right?
Right.
Yeah, there's no stuns anymore on the ground.
Oh, there it is.
Cyrus, he went body.
He did, bro. He did. And that was the money shot. It was the one that was being getting called for.
There we go, because you got stamina advantage this big against someone that dangerous.
Yeah.
You got to.
Like, Keza's trying, bro, but he's so hurt. He's so gassed.
It doesn't help the game has not been in his favor. Oh! Done there. Again, that slide really becoming the issue.
Yeah. Oh! If he finds a way. If Keza's still...
Oh, my God. Jesus, Hayes.
Oh, my God.
I feel like with the amount of stuff he got away with there, sliding, that was deserved.
Fucking my goodness. No, for real. Oh my! He got it folded.
Bro, he hit him with his thigh as well. He hit him with his thigh. The back of his knee hit connected. Bro, Drake says that's the most UFC 6 fight ever. You ain't wrong, bro. You ain't good. He KO'd him with the back of his knee, bro. The back of it.
The fuck? Like he tried to duck. Like hey, you know what's crazy? You thought it was getting ducked. I thought it was too. Shout out to EA Sports, but he still got hit. What the fuck?
The most UFC fight I think we've ever seen. MVP with his sophisticated throwing ability, Ian Gary with his long ass reach, and to top it all off, that spinning heel kick that didn't even hit him, but nonetheless.
What you mean? How he folded? How did he fall?
The air around him folded in.
That was a crazy fight.
Yeah, that was good shit, man. That was real good shit. Look, with that one in the bag, we're going to be moving on to Corson up against Jesse. Sorry, I was caught a little bit off guard because these guys readied up. They weren't waiting any time. They wanted to fight, and they wanted to fight now. So let's get across to them. I actually didn't even get to see who was who. I'll be real with you.
We're going to see now.
I think this is a different fight to the one intended. This is Hader's.
Oh, Soldier of God Hader.
Oh, this Hader.
Yeah, this is a completely different fight. I think this is from some other place.
Okay. Well, that would explain things.
That's a whole different fight. That's a whole different fight.
That would explain things. The thing is,
because this is
we haven't actually changed out, right? It's still meant to be Jesse.
Yeah, it's still Coulson versus Jesse. This is just a completely different fight for a different league.
We're going to assume that they're fighting. Like I said, there's a few events running tonight. We're going to be as flexible as we can with everybody. I'm getting added left, right, and center.
Hold on, what did Humble just call me? Hold on, Humble. He said Cyrus is bald. Jay is a ghetto yellow Power Ranger.
Wow.
What?
He's saying it because of the bandana you got on, bro.
And Doc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nah, Rap, I can't let that slide, right? He just talked.
Okay, so what we're going to do now... What we're going to do now is we're actually going to move forward to the next one. We have fight what is scheduled to be 5, which is going to be Versus Style up against Jody BJJ. Without further ado, we will get to that. We'll come back for Coulson up against Jesse. I was confused as all hell. Thank God that we have guys on in the back that are on it, and Doc being eagle-eyed, highlighting the fact that that was not the fight. Okay. Doctor looks like Charlie the commentator. I don't know what that means.
Me neither. Move along.
I don't know what that means. Okay. Let's get it. We got Versatile MMA, the fucking problem man himself, using Lerone Murphy and Jody BJJ, real life black belt. And I tell you one thing, he's a black belt with those hands on UFC 6 as well. We'll see how this one goes down. Gene Silva is a solid pick, man. I like that pick. I've tried using him a few times. With him, you've really got to get active with it. You've got to get on that front foot. You've got to press people.
For sure.
Yeah.
And, okay.
I think he's bugged, bro. I think he's bugged because behind our names, you can't see it. But Jody is actually readied up. But it's like glitched.
Glitched.
I think it's actually glitched, people. That's kind of wild. What can go wrong will go wrong. You guys might need to re-invite each other. That's the reality here. Yeah.
It is
my goodness.
Chaotic.
Hey, Rep, hold on. Hey, Rep. You know what's crazy, fool? You not lying. You are not lying right now.
I mean, he's not, but that's wild.
man, listen to me. No, that's a wild way to go out, bro. You trained your whole life for YN with no dreams or aspirations to switch you down. For real. That's a crazy, like Cyrus. You shoot a double leg, he reached for his waist. That's crazy.
Bro, if a guy with a BJJ black belt gets his hands on you, you ain't getting to your waist, okay?
Hey, listen,
he's gonna get you before he gets there.
No, I promise you, Cyrus, they ain't shooting from that close.
No.
Cyrus,
that's what. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. If you let him get that close, you already lost. But the gun's gonna give you some time for him to get before he can get close, bro.
Cyrus, I promised you, the guy with BJJ is not getting to. He's shooting way before.
No, I'm just saying if he gets his hand, he ain't doing it. But no, you're right. He ain't getting close.
Well, one of the first times
Rep,
Jody compete.
Thank you, Rep. I don't think he understands what
I know
a switch does.
Is. It can fully convert a handgun.
And then here's the crazy thing. That kid not gonna have no aim. He hitting more than him.
Well, speaking of aim, Jesus Christ, those uppercuts have got precision power in them. Silver here just really managing to get on the inside. Murphy's long, you've got to keep that. Got a really fast jab, but if you can't keep that distance and keep the length of Murphy to your favor, you're going to get absolutely mauled by the power of Silver here.
Oh, Gene Silva's doing very good, and I'd like to say I love Jody BJJ's style. Sometimes it gets him messed up, Cyrus, because he fights almost too technical and clean sometimes when people want to make it dirty. But he is a guy that if you just like fighting, you like watching him, Cyrus.
Absolutely. And look, I think Gene Silva being his pick is actually going to make him fight a little bit more like the game wants you to fight, right? Like he's kind of being forced into being a little bit more action, a little bit more forward pressure. He's very, very sim orientated, and he's going to have to sim Silva to win with Silva is the reality. Versatile, on the other hand, actually kind of like polar opposites. These are the picks I would imagine that they made on the other end. I would imagine Jody being Lerone.
Yeah, considering how we've seen Verse fight as well. Verse has come out on a few of these fights and fought like a barnyard animal who's running away from a fire. He's aggressive and chaotic, and so honestly, you expect him to pick the inside man, and then Jody to be the more technical fighter, def kick them a bit more on versatile style. But nonetheless, here you go though. The damage overall kind of attributing towards Gene Silva here as the fight goes on. The head health slightly lower, the body damage as well. Leg kicks also coming out, and as the trades are again favoring Jody. So if you're versatile, you kind of just need to go a bit slower, get that jab a bit more established. Don't really want to engage in that hook type of trades there.
Nice. Lead uppercut connecting, gets caught with a right hand in return. Both guys a little bit worse for wear with the damage right now.
Nice body.
Do love and appreciate a nicely timed body shot. Talking about well-timed, that right hand connected with hellish intent. Jody still taking his time a little bit, pressing him.
Go body. Oh my goodness. Hey, that's a beautiful sequence right there.
Yeah.
That's what separates an average fighter from a really good fighter, Cyrus. The ability to finish.
Completely agree. The pinpoint precision, somebody clipped that shits. That pinpoint precision that he had, the shot selection that he went with, all absolutely perfect, made it look effortless. I was a moment ago, just before this kind of whole finishing sequence, I was about to say the damage that both of these guys have been able to put out there in round one was wild, bro. They were setting up pace. They were finding connections. It was getting heated in there for real. It was getting heated. Is Cyrus a Valleys boy? I'm from Swansea, brother. We ain't far from Valleys. Okay. You Welsh too? You gotta be Welsh, right? I don't know where that would come from otherwise. But no, good shit. Massive win from Jody BJJ. Good to see him back in the win column. Versatile, bro. I love to see Versatile fight, and I hope that we see him on the pro circuit again in the near future. He's having a bit of a rough run right now. I think he's struggling to find his, I don't know what the word is for it, but he's struggling to get his momentum in the game right now. I think he's struggling with his kind of identity on UFC 6 a little bit. He was always that marauder, the kind of guy that fights and lives in the chaos. And I can see in this fight, he was trying to change that a little bit, Jay. Yeah.
Listen to me, though. Jody BJJ, first of all, that's a great performance. But what do they say, Cyrus? You hit the body, the head will fall.
Yeah.
He hurt him to the body, and then he finished up top.
He did. Honestly, sometimes there's like knockouts in the game that are so fucking clean, right? They're so clean that it just, like, it takes me back. It almost makes me speechless for a second. And as somebody that talks for a living, I can tell you I'm not often speechless. That one got me close. But with that one being in the bag, I believe that we are going through to Corson up against Jesse now. I believe that they are ready. Yep, I believe that they are ready, or they're doing the invite to the lobby right now. Man, these guys are setting pace right now. It's been a chaotic night already, back and forth. There's a lot of events going on. There's a lot of fighters to compete in multiple promotions. And obviously, we will be as flexible as we can. We know that we're going to see Corson up against Jesse. I believe that they are going to be next on the bill. I think that the guys are trying to find a replacement for... Finnan. Sorry, we're going to find a replacement for Finnan. But who are we going to next? Is it still Coulson and that on the list?
I think it's going to be Coulson and on the list up next, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it the main event? I think it's the feature prelim of Cerberus versus Capital first, and then we'll come back to Coulson. I think is the plan.
Okay, so we're going ahead and then we're coming back. That's what you're saying,
yeah,
right? Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Apologies.
No problem. So Cerberus up against EK Caplot. That is the next one scheduled to go. These guys, man, these guys are there. Cerberus is actually in the top 20. This is the first time we've been inside the top 20 here this evening. He is a fun fighter. He's trying to get himself back into the win column after a difficult time out last time. And for those that don't know, EK Capilot has been around the scene for a good old while, Jay. He's put on fucking big performances here in Primetime MMA and around the community. He is an absolute killer. It is his debut here this evening for UFC 6, and it is good to see him back. And no way better to test yourself up against some of the newer blood in the promotion like Cerberus, who's been putting in work.
Let's see who they pick. We're getting Umar versus Merab. We're getting the rematch.
Well, look, I'm not surprised that Cerberus is going Merab. That's a little bit more aligned with his fight style. Capilot going Umar. It's got to be for the anti-grappling. It's got to be, because he is a striker pretty much through and through. But yeah, we'll see how this one plays out. The big kind of question in these types of matchups when you've got a striker versus grappler is who can dictate where the fight takes place. If Merab can get in on those hips, get the fight to the ground, things start looking really good for Cerberus. But the longer it stays on the feet, Capilot's able to come alive. Well, that is what we would expect coming into this one. We will see how it all unfolds just about now.
Let's go.
Both of these guys are similar heights, so not necessarily worrying about who's a shorter fighter here, but so far it's going to be more about who's going to have the better wrestling. I feel like both of these picks built towards the wrestling. Umar a bit more towards that striking game, as you see a takedown being lovely shot there, straight under the hook of Umar.
Yeah, it's crazy. This sucks for Capilot because Cerberus already got a takedown early. We still got 4 minutes to work, and that's a good denial. And now he flips him. Maybe this is where he wanted to be, Doc.
Yeah, you'd think so. I mean, just because you aren't necessarily Merab doesn't mean you can't wrestle. Umar gives perfect opportunities, and a lot of those guys a bit more better on the bottom, to be honest, because of the rubber guard and stuff, as well as the jiu-jitsu that he offers. But with a fight like this, it was like if you can show you've got really good top grappling, you make suddenly the grappler question himself, and that makes the striking easier because you don't have to worry necessarily nearly as much as the takedowns, as both of these guys looking to counter to the body already. A bit different to how we saw in the Keza Hayes fight here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, my goodness.
Getting that busy with the hands that quickly, Jay, that's kind of killer.
Yeah, I don't know who's Merab been working with. I've never seen Merab boxing look like that, Cyrus.
Well, look, I will put this out there that right now, Cerberus's most finished round, when he gets a finish, he typically does it in round one. That is Cerberus right there. Yeah, that is Cerberus. He actually has no decision wins at all. Yeah, man, this kid gets active. I like the way he fights. Actually, I misread that. I was looking at the wrong name. His average round is actually 3. Sorry, he came out this fast, so my eyes were drawn to the 1.
Oh, it's good. This fight isn't going 3, so
no, I don't believe it is. I don't believe it is.
Ooh. Yeah, not a lot of damage though landed. Both these guys stand very defensively. Big moments for both these guys. Say that though, the uppercut landed and now pushing the pace onto Umar. Merab's got a really nice type of boxing style that seems to be benefiting Cerberus here, where it's very tight and slick, as you can see, coming in with the fakes of the body coming up top afterwards as well. A minute left on this clock. So far, Merab has led the striking game, had the bigger moments. It does seem like if you're Capital here, you're wanting to play a bit of a longer range game, try to get a bit more out of distance so you can poke and prod instead of necessarily doing the tight inboxing that Merab is winning here.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate with some of the stream quality. Seems to have evened out. I blame the fact that Hasbullah's in the background. Nice pullback.
Ooh.
Cerberus has been working
Oh
on
my
that defense on the feet, man. He's doing a pretty good job of evading some of the bigger shots right now. He's always been good all round. Obviously, ground is where he does his best work, but like he has been making significant improvements on his feet.
Mhm.
And that's going to pay dividends as he continues to advance in the rankings, like especially against the names the likes of Capelot, who's a tricky customer, Jay. Like he sets up some things that you're not typically expecting to see coming. If he's able to continue to mitigate that, he may find a lot more success as this fight continues.
Yeah, and his striking getting better is going to also do him service when it comes to the wrestling too, because him being that much of a threat on the feet is scary. Because I've never seen Marab boxing look this clean. His boxing, his counter fighting has been beautiful so far. Like it gets to a point where Cyrus, if he does enough damage on the feet, he probably don't even think he needs to wrestle, Cyrus.
Nah, you're right. You're right. So, like, there's guys out there like the Roy Nelsons of the world. They fall in love with their hands when they start to find some success with it. Sometimes you realize, oh God, this is actually a lot easier just to knock a motherfucker out.
Oh yeah, a lot of grapplers, like when they start getting better striking, sometimes it's not a good thing. They fall in love too much with their hands, but as long as you still have that balance and you still know what your bread and butter is, you're good.
Oh, lovely word.
Nice. That boxing is slick. You cannot complain. Really nice performance. I mean, must have had a Yan ban if you had to guess, because I feel like Yan would be equally more effective with the boxing whilst also having a bit more of that wrestling. That get up though, slick as all how using the GA into his favor. Just want to see. I don't know what I need to see from Capelot, but I feel like I need to see him a bit more on the back foot, just kind of playing around with the footwork a bit more. Maybe the calf kicks, maybe something else. Because I say that the head kick of Marab landing, Jesus, cardio machine putting the cardio paste on, and here we go as this site enters into the halfway mark. And yeah, this is looking more and more difficult for Capelot here, I can't lie.
We've seen him in battles in the past, though. I will not count him out quite yet, although right now, Cerberus is putting belt to ass.
Yeah, I'm not counting him out, but it's not looking the best right now, Cyrus.
No, 100%. I will say he's trying to mix up the shots quite a lot, going to the body a little bit. Yeah, I think he needs to be a little bit more laser focused on a target because the overwhelming damage landed on his big ass head right now is really, really starting to stack up.
Ooh.
Umar does have a big ass head. You can't lie.
Yes, he does.
Not as big as Robbie Lawler's in this game, but that doesn't matter as he currently gets put down. Pressure going on again. Yeah.
No, Cerberus is doing him bad, Cyrus.
He really is, man.
Cerberus is a monster. Ground and pound coming down now, raining down these key shots.
I will say part of it is the fact that his all-around game has improved.
This is close to over.
Part of it may be the fact that every time he throws a punch, the 5XL head that's standing opposite him is hard to miss. Oh, lovely, man. Surely it's done. Oh, Capelot somehow stays in it, bro.
Some big shots raining down. Capelot only just surviving by the skin of his teeth as Marab continues to put the pace on. Just getting the reversal. But 5 seconds left in the round. That is literally just saving him from being pounded into the next round here.
Zayef says, why is it lagging all of a sudden when they get on the ground? It was lagging before that. I'll be real with you. It was lagging before that. There's moments.
You said somebody started downloading a game?
Yeah.
That's what happened? Man. What adjustments can Capelot make right now? This fight isn't over.
I honestly think, right, like he probably needs a finish, which makes me think he needs to stay on the feet. But he's got such a never mind, he doesn't. He had such a stamina advantage. Grappling could have worked in the last round. The recovery of fucking Marab has put that shit back to about equal. He may be up shit's creek without a paddle right now.
These two
He needs
just
a counter.
don't they? I think he needs a gun, Jay, to be honest. Camelot's just getting put down again. Marab, that onslaught. Jesus.
Oh, my.
Oh, that's death.
Oh, no, this is dominant. No, this performance is so dominant right now, Cyrus. It's over.
Really is. Big standout performance right there from Cerberus. Excellent work. Went to work from the beginning of this fight to the very last. And what did I say earlier, man? I pulled up these stats. I love this stats board that we have as part of our thing. Cerberus's most likely round to finish an opponent is round 3. And where did he do it? Once again, round 3. He just puts on work on his opponents, continues to just wear them down round after round, health, stamina, and everything in between, and ultimately was able to find the finish. Honestly, this fight could have been over a lot sooner if it wasn't for the kind of heart of EK Capelot to try and stay in it, to kind of survive a lot of those positions that I think a lot of people would have got finished. But tonight is Cerberus's night with a big W. Fair play to that man right there. Excellent job doing really just a superb job at an all-round mixed martial arts game. We talk about him being a grappler a lot, but tonight he wasn't just a grappler. He did a lot of that work on the feet, Jay. On the feet, he went to work. The boxing was clean. The pull counters were there. And, that's what really set up everything else.
Yeah, beautiful performance by Cerberus, and ready for the next one.
Yes, sir. That we are. So we're going to go to Finnan. He is going to get a fight tonight, although OG Mud has not appeared. He has got a replacement because that's what we do here, people. We get you fights every single week. He's going to get an opportunity to go up against Kieran Crow, an absolute fucking menace in the division. I'll give him that. So we won't waste any time. We'll get across to Jack Finnan, or Finna Jack, as he has his name on here. And he's going to be going up against K1 Crow. Without further ado, let's get to it, people. No, we're coming back to you, Jesse. We're coming back to you. These guys give me an order to go by. There are so many moving parts. The reality is that your fight would have been done already if there wasn't, obviously, multiple other fights going on. We did come to you already. We are coming back to you. You will get an opportunity to fight. Don't you worry, my man. All right, let's see it. Dustin Poirier up against Charlie Olives.
Charlie Olives, the longer fighter here, got a really nice straight and a jab to follow suit. The calf kicks are also a sneaky thing. The thing you got to be wary of, though, with Dustin Poirier is the pressure he can put on. That Philly shell can block a lot of strikes, and if you can really get going on a combo with someone like Dustin Poirier, you can just go from 0 to 100 in seconds.
Nice.
With a head kick, takedown defense there. Lovely job there by Crow.
Ooh, and the hip toss by Kieran Crow. Oh, nice down.
This is a difficult fight, man. Like, fair play for Finnan taking this fight on short notice. Shout out to Kieran Crow for stepping up on short notice, but Kieran is a problem. If you don't know who Kieran is and what he does, whew, like, I won't want to be fighting him right now. I'll show you that.
Has Finnan read the rules?
Yeah, those are some heavy bobbles.
Yeah.
Those are some heavy
bobbles.
That is
heavy bobbles.
Yeah. I'm going to be real. I don't think he read the rules. He for sure is mount bobbling.
There we go. He's no longer mount bobbling.
Yeah, maybe it was a serious panic moment. I feel like it was like, shit. It's less than 1 minute in, and this guy's got me mounted. Fucking bobbling.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be real. That was severe panicking right there, and
well, he's now improved. He's got some good ones. I mean, that was still not great, but it was early on enough where I feel like he can be allowed. Maybe we'll see.
Ain't no maybe.
Ain't no maybe. This is true. Was top mount. That is the issue.
What was the rule here with the bobble? I think we give a warning for the first one. Right? I can't remember the exact handbook on it. But...
No, I can't remember the exact handbook on the top of my head. No.
Oh, hey, Reaper, does it say warning in the handbook, Reaper?
This is the thing, right? This is the thing, people. What we do is we play it out for the very most part, unless we just know it's a DQ. But we leave this to the Athletic Commission. We have a team of people who are the Athletic Commission. Somebody, if you want to go and get onto them, there's plenty of them. There's about like 11, 12 people in it.
They said Crow put his controller down. I said, where's my DQ then?
You could very well be right. Could very well be right. It does not say that there's a one in which case.
Oh yeah,
in which case,
Karen, I got you.
It's also the fact we put out the rules everywhere. They're literally everywhere for everyone.
There you go. I mean, Danoa's in our look. That honestly, it actually sucks ass, right? It sucks ass. I both hate the fact that we have to have rules, if I'm real with you. I hate the fact that we have to have rules. We run no rules for the longest of times because we knew that UFC 5 wasn't getting fixed any more than where it was. And hopefully we don't get to that point on UFC 6 again. We're trying to meet community demand right now, which is having some rules against certain things. Hence the inventation of the Athletic Commission. That's a DQ. Finnan, like, read it, bro. It's everywhere. Like, if you're in our Discord, right? If you're in our Discord, you clearly have the ability to read. Like, that must be something that's part of your repertoire. Because you guys talk enough shit. Let's be real. You guys talk enough shit to each other. So that a general understanding of the English language must be at least there for the majority of you. Read the rules.
Are you? But what if he can't read, man?
Then he wouldn't have been able to sign up. Because how did he spell his own name?
Hey, that's the only thing he could spell.
Fuck. But yeah, look, on a serious note, I fucking hate DQing people. We've had like 4 DQs in 3 events. I'm about to fucking blow a gas gasket. If I wasn't bald already, I would be losing my fucking hair right now. I promise you that.
Grow your hair out again, so you can actually pull your hair out.
Do you know, I actually might. I might. Just... Yeah. Like, I realized earlier, I was watching a little interview with Tommy Aspinall. I got a bad hairline in him, bro. If I grow this shit out, it's got a bad hairline.
Yeah, you just got to get a haircut that works around your deficiencies.
Yeah,
there we go.
If I'm being real with you, right, this side's all right. This side's all right. You can't see it. This side's a little bit further back. I just got a head of that thing, man. I got a head of that thing. But anyway, enough about my bald ass head, because it is bold and it is big. But we will move on to the next one, as I am severely disappointed in the previous. We will go to Corson up against Jesse. Now, this is a fight that will not fail to deliver. Jesse is a guy that has wanted to be part of the Athletic Commission. He knows the rules. He's read those things. He definitely talks enough shit. And talking about talking shit, as Jake Dime alluded to a little bit earlier on, he said that he's going to be putting fucking Corson out in 1. And that's a lot of big talk, considering that Corson was a champion back in UFC 5. Of course, this is a different game. This is a different time. We've seen that new blood is about. But we will see whether or not a former champion can continue to rise to former glory on UFC 6, or whether or not the new blood of Jesse Jess over here, coming out in Dust Emporia, may be able to get the job done. It might be bad.
Miruf said that Jesse has lost every comp fight he's had today. He's about to be 0-4. Okay. but think about this, Miruf. I'm going to tell you why he has a good chance. I'm not saying he wins. It's the law of averages. You lose so much, you got to win something, right?
I don't know.
Like, you eventually got to win, right?
I mean, I've seen Kez's luck on coin flips. He's like 0-17 to them. Like... I don't know if the law of averages always work in this community. That being said, though, Corson shoots an instant takedown, gets him into side control, starts elbowing him, holding Jesse in this position, probably going to be looked for the side. Saddle does get so, and should make it up for an interesting fight here as we go to backside. Das is a good opportunity, can lead to back flat. That can then lead to the RNC, which you can then fake and get a bit of stam drain on, helps you there in terms of it, but probably going to see a race here. We do.
Back flat. You got a point, Miruf. And Miruf has a point. You do got to have some. Like, there is such thing as the people that you're playing against are on a totally different level than you. That's also a real thing, too.
Is he gonna get in there? I think he does. He does so. One more to get in. God, have they thrown a punch?
I don't think a punch needs to be thrown right now.
No, we did see some side control elbows. But...
in
power transition.
reality, right? When you start, when you lose enough, Cyrus, right? You start looking for other things to win at. Just win the day. Like, damn, I lost everything else today. I got to do something to win. Not even just on UFC, just in general.
Nope, drawing this out. I feel like we're going to see another race to back flat. Does so.
We're back.
Yep.
And run back flat again.
Well,
and
we got side circle control. Okay. Denies the arm triangle?
I don't think this match is over, though. It started terribly. But when Jesse
I think it's the worst round we've seen for someone so far.
Yeah, it's for sure the worst round. It's not. I don't think it's over yet.
You just raced it.
Hey, no, it's over.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, me, Roof. I was trying to be optimistic, me, Roof. I'm not about to. Dang. That was a flawless performance. I don't think a punch was thrown. I don't think he took a scratch. I don't think he's sweating. He doesn't have to get in the shower after this fight. That was a flawless victory. That
was clean. That was clean. And look, this is why sometimes you've got to be careful when you talk shit about somebody. This is why sometimes people, right? Like we all have people that call their shots. You know, when McGregor was on his form before he started hitting, old men in pubs and lines of cocaine, he was able to call his fights instead. He was starting to, he was hitting his opponents. And the reality is that everybody loves it when it's going for you. But when you call your shots and you get like just fucking destroyed, like we just saw, oh man, that's not looking good,
Corson said, brother, you got to be careful who you're talking to.
I like it, bro.
He basically said, watch your fucking mouth. You're not talking to me like that.
Bro, you're not wrong. Out of everybody that you should do it against, right? Corson is not that guy, bro. You don't want to go at him, man. He's not that guy, and he'll show you that you're not that guy as well. That's what he did. That's what he did right now. Oh fuck. Okay. So, I believe that next we're meant to be having Wally Genius up against Tim Cold Winter, who's been eagerly anticipated.
We got counter versus Drake first.
Oh, we do. Yes, we do still have time. Good shit. Well, I thought we were gonna have to jump ahead, but we don't have to jump ahead at all because they're not live docs, so we might have to jump ahead.
What the fuck's going on?
That's okay.
Yeah,
it is pure madness tonight, people. I don't know what else to say. Wally Genius. Oh, do you know what? He is there. He might not be responding in his chat, but they've got lobbied up. I like it. We're going to go to Wally Genius up against Tim Cold Winter. We will come back around to the Drake fight in a moment.
Right, they are live.
What, the other one?
Yeah, they are live. It's just apparently the link is unlisted.
Nah, Roof is funny.
I literally went onto his channel. He's not live.
Yeah, because the actual link is different. Because he's linked to me his YouTube and then changed his link afterwards.
But can I have the link?
Yeah, that's just been updated now.
Roof, you're probably not wrong. No, that's funny. No, what he typed is hilarious.
That's mean, but fair.
Okay, so we're going to go to Counter Curtain Drake. Then we're going to get into Wally Genius and Tim Cold Winter. Fuck my life. People, I'm probably going to die from something related to high blood pressure. Okay, that's.
I hope not.
I hope not too. I'm trying to be a healthy guy. Okay, I'm trying to be a healthy guy. But if I do, donate something, send me some flowers. Okay, like make my funeral pretty. Okay, that's what we need. Who said Jesse should be on the Athletic Commission? That sounds like a Roger opinion. Wow. Healthy, bad, bald.
Well, here we...
That makes more sense.
Into Stephen Thompson versus McGregor pick by the looks of it. Counter going the McGregor at welterweight, not the full bearded one that has been added. I think they added like 4 different McGregor alter egos, I want to say. Bit of a mental time, but nonetheless. So let's see how this goes as we start Well, the clear statement to be said here is Stephen Wonderboy Templeton is a kickboxer who wants to be dancing around the octagon. McGregor is a man who kind of just wants to punch you in the face. So you're Wonderboy here, you want to really keep your distance. If you're McGregor, you just want to land 1 or 2 shots at a time and you'll be fine.
Man, listen to me. You said Connor's a guy that just wants to punch you in the face. On this game, he's everything that's not a grappler, doctor.
Yeah, that is also true. It's ridiculous. 100 punch power, 100 punch speed, footwork that's ridiculous, feather step as well. This makes it even worse. Yeah, this game is currently a bit of a questionable mess as you have to deal with someone like McGregor, even at welterweight, all the way down to featherweight. But let's see if Drake can deal with him as we see him use Stephen Wonderboy Thompson playing a very slow and methodical game so far.
Nice. I like the distance because he's using Wonderboy and he's trying to swim without getting wet right now. Like, he's trying to get his and be out the way of that Conor McGregor danger, because if Conor gets near you, Cyrus, it may be an early night.
Yeah, he has incredible boxing combinations, power and speed in those hands. He can fire uppercuts, the lead uppercut especially, on rinse and repeat, like a little bit of a Gatling gun. Have to be careful. Nice pullback, man. Drake is really clean with his striking. Kurt is very fundamentally sound, and that's what he's got, excellent fundamentals. And with a pick like Conor McGregor, that might be all he needs. But he may struggle with some of the footwork and evasive movements of Drake. Like, that's what Drake does so well. I feel like this Wonderboy pick is an incredible one for him. Drake's an up and coming, man. Like, Kurt's been around now. He's also a guy that's rising through those rankings. This is an excellent bout for these guys.
Well, not much action currently happening, more of the technicality side of things. McGregor, though, still leading. The few shots he has landed have done some serious damage, as you can see that even with the body shot landing there, the head hold similarly. A few combos landed. Poor Wonderboy not really equaling even the damage that McGregor can do in 1 or 2 shots. That head hold getting down to halfway, only that hook and straight landing. The difference is immense, and it's going to make Drake's life really difficult here as we go deeper into the fight.
Oh, nice work. Caught him as he was trying to knee right there. He might have been going for a teep or something, but he caught him bad. And you can see the power the counter Kurt has in his hands with Conor McGregor. He doesn't have to land as often, but when he does, it is substantial, to say it lightly.
Yeah, and I can't blame Drake how he's using Wonderboy. This is how you're supposed to use him against Conor. I don't know if it's going to work, but get yours, land occasional low kick, land a body kick, land when he misses. Cyrus, you just got to pick your spots. You have to fight on your terms. You do not want Conor to be forcing a fight with you. No. You do not want it to be the most exciting fight in the world either. And their striking stats are damn near identical.
Yeah, that is some of the most identical striking stats that I've ever seen. It does show that Conor's having to work harder to land those shots, but there's more precision from Drake. And that's kind of a lot of what I was calling earlier. Drake is just very, very proficient, man. He's very technical in the way that he approaches the striking world. I think he sees things in the footwork that a lot of people don't, and that leads to a lot of his successes. But Counter Kurt is willing to throw to land, shot for shot. And as long as it stays relatively even in terms of shots landed, at least, Conor McGregor should have the edge as a result, just because of the power. You see that double uppercut getting thrown out there right there.
Yeah, well, early enough in the round where you can kind of see the everlasting damage of round 1, the head held significantly. They might have had significantly the same significant strikes and total strikes time, but landed. But the damage of McGregor was significant enough probably to clearly win that round. And that may be the same coming into this round, where they're both only landing maybe a third of their shots. I mean, a third of their shots and they're still not gassed out is even close to a third of their snam gone is a wild thing to say, but that's the way this game currently is. Nonetheless, McGregor's kind of got the upkeep of where he doesn't have to land nearly as much just to win the round or secure it because of the damage, and thus it forces Wonderboy to work harder when Wonderboy really just wants to be actually doing the same. He wants to land limited number of shots, but big shots to really do the damage. And so far, McGregor's having the biggest success here. He lands that, and lovely three-piece there.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. You was right about them landing around the same amount of significant strikes, but all significant strikes are not the same.
Mm-hmm.
When Conor hits him, it's way different.
Yeah. It's the power, especially McGregor's straight and that lead hook have really done a number on the head health. Is the simplest way to say it here, because essentially it's such a difficult fight. Power dominates this game right now, and that leads to the meta. That's why you see people like McGregor and again. A quick stun, digs down to the body, comes up at top, just goes again as well. The footwork making both these guys relatively neutralized in that regard. So where Wonderboy would typically have the advantage of being able to get out of the way, McGregor find the counter and dodge around the cage. Not necessarily when you're dealing with a prime Conor here, even if it is at welterweight. 50 seconds left on the round 1-2. Course, counter Kirk, sorry, and probably round 2 with a knockdown here as well, Cyrus.
Very, very likely. Nice head kick. Did not get a stun from it. Surprising, considering he kind of caught him in a counter window. Drake is trying to get a little bit busier now to close out round 2, trying to get that one back. We will see, though. I think round one probably was very split, but likely went slightly to Drake. He landed the very, very slight margins more. Oh, my goodness. But round 2 is all counter Kurt right now. Body.
Yeah.
It started raining. The storm has started.
Zaya, honestly, I was starting to think the same. Although maybe he's just more comfortable in that stance, and a lot of people are like that. I know the game has added in the ability for you to not have to change the button inputs, which honestly confuses me to all hell. I'm somebody that's comfortable fighting from both stances anyway, but maybe Drake isn't. Switching stance also, kind of, like certain stances will open up the ability for him to kickbox more. Certain stances will allow him to box more.
Well, this looks like a storm he won't survive.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like right now.
Fuck Wonderboy pillow hands, he says. GG's, Kurt. Yeah, look, you're doing some good work earlier. I do think the switches and stances could have helped you in that one. But kind of Kurt, man, like he made some adjustments mid first round and continued to try to apply those, and just made it very difficult for Drake to kind of continue the game that he was running. Either way, it was a fun fight for as long as it lasted. And as far as we see, up with all the suggestions, we had Bin Man on there for a second, Bin Face. But yeah, anyway, we move on to the next. Been incredibly fun, although chaotic here this evening. For the next fight, I believe it is now going to be Wooly Genius up against Tim Cold-Winter. This is a fight that I was highly anticipating. Tim Cold-Winter has had some very noticeable wins at this point, both in the exhibition and coming into the first event where he won. This is his biggest step up in competition in terms of currently ranked guys. He will be going up against Wooly Genius, who has fought 6 times so far, 3-2-1. Once again, former champion. One of the few guys to have a draw. But I will say this as well. 3-2-1, yeah, 3-2-1. But also, this guy, he was the only guy that got a knockout in the round 1 finish in the Grand Prix. Wooly Genius, man, for a guy that was a grappler. This boy can strike now. This guy can really strike. And he's going to need that all-round mixed martial arts, because from everything I've seen of Tim, he's not somebody that lacks anywhere. I don't think he specializes in one domain, but he does not lack in any domain either. He's a very, very well-rounded, very, very competent fighter in every single element of this game. He is the modern face of mixed martial arts in terms of an all-round mixed martial arts game. The day of specialists is becoming very, very much extinct. You now have to become, kind of comfortable everywhere to do it, and that's what he excels at. So without further ado, we'll get to it. This one, we are seeing Anderson Silva up against Robert Whittaker, Bobby Knuckles himself.
You know, it's a bit scary when you see Woolly Genius putting out striking tips in Twitch chat.
What you mean, man? Why
Nah,
you just?
I'm only giving Woolly Genius. No, he's actually really come a far way. He originally started out as a grappler, as we mentioned, but now he's a really good fucking striker. Like, genuinely quite impressive in some regard. And so here we see him again in the middleweight, using the Anderson Silva pick as he does. Tim. His big win was in the exhibition cards over Trixie. That's kind of what led him on to the pro circuit here. So I'd be interested to see how he really copes. I think he's had some difficulty as I bring up his record here. He is 1-0, ranked number 14. Woolly Genius has had 3-2 and then a draw. So he's had some difficulty, but he's definitely faced a lot of people as well as from all the way back in UFC 5. Tim, not necessarily only really in UFC 6. Whittaker is one of these fighters where you have to be such in and out motions. You've got to really abuse the footwork of Robert Whittaker here because because that straight there, it's so pokey. That lead hook is also so leapy that it just warrants more of that style where you play a game of you're on the outside and suddenly you're on the inside. Anderson Silva, though, you want to be on that back foot a bit more, trying to use those counters. That body kick as well, you can get that landing cleanly, especially with this type where you're in this southpaw versus orthodox stance. You can then mix it up to the head as you're already seen here. And so far, both these guys having a lot of success using their fighters in kind of the ways they want to be used.
Yeah. Woolly Genius is taking a kickboxing approach from the outside. It's him sitting on the outside and mostly kicking to the legs, to the body, to the head, and they're all rear kicks, Cyrus.
Honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. I use Silver a lot. He's like my guy in this. It's what you got to do. That body roundhouse, you need to be blasting that thing. Blasting it often and early, bro. You need to establish it because, and look, you might throw 50 of those before throwing a head kick, to be real with you, but you got to condition your opponent to start dropping their block every time they see that leg start to move. And he's even fainting it, bro. Like Wooly, but I like Wooly these days. I like Wooly a lot. He's come a long, long way. Now, it does not mean that he's necessarily going to win this one. I don't know. Both of these guys very game, but I like what I see from him. I like the fact that Tim doesn't seem to be kind of put off by this. He's trying to corral him, trying to take away the cage, keeping his block high and low, not getting too committed to one or the other, getting out of range when he needs to, although he does eat the Superman punch right there.
Yeah, I like his calmness through this. Even though Anderson was having early success, he didn't panic once. Oh my goodness, no. And now he's just picking his shots here, and he's having success.
Yeah, starting to really slowly chip away at the head health of Anderson Silva. He's utilizing very little wasted movement, is Tim.
Yeah, Whittaker is so good for this type of style as well. I think he's probably going to end up, as this game goes on, being one of the main strikers just because of the way you can really get to grips with him if you can time him, because a lot of the Whittaker strikes are all more about timing than anything else. And as we end round one, a great performance by both these guys going to be interesting as we go into round two here, Jay.
Yeah, and I want to see does Tim close distance on one of these kicks this round?
He's a trying. But yeah, I do think he needs, at a certain point, to turn up the pressure and just to try and kind of stick to him. I like the lateral movement. I do like the fact he's evading somewhat, but at a certain point, that will likely play against him. Ooh.
Lovely front kick.
Almost vetoed him there.
I feel like he should have vetoed him, to be honest. I feel like they don't do enough damage anyway.
The only thing with some of the kicks that Wooly is throwing now, because of the forward pressure of Tim, is that he's corralling it, and it's meaning that it's not doing as much damage when he throws that body roundhouse.
Yeah, and the other issue is like he's kind of timing the kicks, coming in over the top with a hook properly, not necessarily getting hit stunned, and have an issue, as you can see there, that he lands a kick, but he takes straight to the face as well, so it's, again, trading the shots. Neither of these guys having a lot of success with the body work, probably an opportunity to do, but a lot of their body work seems to be more for the kicks, and so instead of actually getting any body work off, they're just punching each other in the face over the top of it.
I'm concerned about Willie Genius's stamina, and if Robert Whitaker mixes in even more body kicks, he can get that stamina even lower, and this damage he's afflicting too, Cyrus.
Yeah, no, exactly right. I think Willie's being a little bit stifled right now, if I'm real with you. There it is.
Like, yeah.
A little bit flustered, and he's being forced into making wrong decisions because he's not getting the success he wants. Now the double leg, turning takedown, gives up side control. Tim has shown in these positions he's very solid. Nice deny on the crucifix. Not a lot of people would take Wooly down. I think that's gives a lot of respect. He does put himself up against the cage right now, though, that I don't like for him after a lot of success. He has to circle. This takes away a lot of his defensive options.
Oof.
Bro.
Oh, another one.
He's fucked himself, pulling himself up against the cage right now. He needs to circle. He can't continue to fight here. He was doing so well before this.
Nice hook.
Bro, he's giving up too much space. He's giving up too much space. Doing a good job of taking it out the center. Nice lead hook.
Yeah. It's the timing. Tim's got a really good timing with Robert Whitaker right now, and Whitaker warrants it just because of the way, again, as I mentioned about his punches, and they're a really good counter to someone like Anderson. Same as Sean Strickland, where both of these fighters kind of want you to always be in your face and wanting to engage, and Whitaker instead allows you to play on the outside of kicking range and then leap in, get the combos going, and then come back out again.
NM Harry says, Wooly, stick to wrestling. You heathen. Take that back. You heathen. You scallywag.
Harry,
to be fair, Harry is a nightmare on the feet. I think he would give even MG a run for his money. I'll be real.
Hey, Harry, don't take that back, Harry.
don't take that back.
Yeah.
Wooly's made massive adjustments, man. I like Wooly the striker. I'll be real with you. He's still got like improvements to make, but he's man. Do you remember the way that Wooly looked on the feet?
Fucking horrific.
It was painful to watch at a certain point. It's not anymore. Yeah. It's not anymore.
No, he's a decent fighter, but he is having some difficulty here as Robert Whitaker continues to pepper the head. The head held significantly different. The body kick trying, but not really getting the distance he needs on it. He's having some success with the leg kicks, but it's round 3, and that leg kick is only a third, three quarters still left in the tank, and so right now it's really all to play for as he needs a KO. Does kick that leg again though.
Tim has really shown me a lot of Wooly in this fight. He's shown me the fact that Wooly is he, on the feet, he has to be a front runner. He's struggling to make adjustments on the fly. I feel like he has a set way of playing with a certain guy. Like the way he's going right now with these teeps, jumping Superman punches, trying to kick the leg from the outside. It's not the way, man. These are not the adjustments that are needed.
That's the one thing he got going for him. Those body kicks. But that's not enough, though. That's not enough to win this fight.
No. Like a lot of his head movement is preemptive as well. It's not reactionary. Using minor slips in a more reactionary way will get a lot more success with Anderson. And he's always moving his feet with Anderson as well. Which you might think is a good thing, but it's not in this moment.
Ooh.
That kick's nice.
These kicks aren't even to hurt nobody. Those kicks is to keep him off him.
Yeah. I will say Tim is peppering him, man. Like, the striking is just consistently landing on the face or the block. He's going to really, really compromise. Evading where he can, gets under that. Nice right hand. Tim trying to go alive. The backtracking, keeping him alive right now, but the head health and the block still not there. He needs to get damage off of his own to stop the advancement of Tim. He's got to earn that respect back because right now Tim feels like he's got nothing to fear.
Ooh. Oh, and he's back on the ground.
Hip toss lands. 28 seconds left in the round. He can comfortably ride out this position, try to get more damage off if he can. Set it all up to end out this round and this fight in style. Nice. Very, very nice. That's Tim's fight. That's Tim's fight. I'd be surprised any other way.
For sure.
That lead hook there was beautiful, man. The timing on it, the way that he was basically just answering leg kicks at a certain point with punches, like every single time, punching through them, and they were perfectly timed. A very, very nice read, very nice adjustment from Tim. After what was a difficult opening couple of minutes, he definitely turned that around on the fly. His ability to continue to make adjustments, unparalleled in this fight. Unanimous decision. We all know, you all know, Robbie himself, a.k.a. Tim, he gets another W. Now advances to 2-0 in the division. He was, ranked number 16 or 14 before this card. He's going to be jumping up, probably breaching that top 10 right now. He's going to be putting himself into an opportunity of some really, really interesting fights. His name is going to be in the discussion for some of the upper echelon of this division right now. And if he continues to pull on, you never know. There may be opportunities around the corner. We're still early in the season, 2 or 3 wins in a row. That puts your name in title contention, man. That puts your name in title contention right now. We're still early doors. And Tim, he has not failed in any way to showcase himself effectively in these cards. He's done an excellent job of really, really executing in every opportunity he's been given. But with that being said, people, we still have what is scheduled to be 4 fights left on tonight's card. We're going to be having up next, I believe it is going to be Zayaf. Yes, it is going to be Zayaf up against picked lawyer. Zayaf stepping in on short notice. He's trying to turn into the Don Cerrone of the league, answering fights on short notice, never signing up, but taking them on short notice anytime he can. And you know what? I somewhat rate it. That takes the pressure off, Jay, when you're fighting on short notice.
Oh, yeah. You don't got nothing to lose here because you're supposed to lose. You're the guy who filled in short notice, and it allows you to fight a lot more freely.
It really does. And look, it looks like we're getting picked lawyer, who, I'll be real with you, has been a menace in the division up until this point. He's another guy that I've been keeping my eye on when it's been coming to these matchups and the fights that we've been putting forward. He's currently 1-0. He fought in the exhibition cards as well. He's been looking very, very good. Now, with a big win over Zayaf here this evening, same sort of thing as I said about Tim. Like, he's starting to really throw his name into the mix. I don't know which way this is going to go. Zayaf can be a problem. Our man Bob, the young kid, the prodigy himself. He's done it all.
Do you just call him Bob?
Yeah, he's right? Bob.
I used to be his game.
I found
Voltage Bob, ICB Bob.
Bob.
Yeah, I found Bob. I brought him into the community. He's a good kid. He's a good kid, man. He gets working.
I don't think Bob, like, listen, y'all keep saying Bob, this young prodigy, all this. I don't think he's that young anymore. He's kind of been here a while now. This is a grown man now.
No, he's still a kid, bro.
No. Bob's a grown man now, Cyrus.
No, he's not. He's not. He's still a kid, bro. Sorry. Once again, right, I am Welsh. We call everybody son. So, like, he's a kid, bro. And also, like, he'll forever be a kid to me. I mean, I'm fucking considerably.
You are. Oh my goodness.
Talking about sons, he's getting sons right now.
Yeah, that was going really well for Zayaf until suddenly he missed a head kick and Bob just got bobbed.
It's a game of inches. One little mistake, now you countered. Now you're on the ground, but he's experienced, so I expect him to make adjustments.
Oh, nice combination. Going to the body in combination as well. Zayaf answering back with some hellacious combinations of his own. The power of Justin Gaethje is to be feared as he connects again straight to the face, lead hook to the body. The high and low combinations that you can get working with Justin Gaethje are troublesome, to say the least.
Lovely. Both these guys landed some sneaky uppercuts across the board. Dustin Poirier seemed to have a bit more success. He is playing between stances here. Originally there was in orthodox, now in that southpaw stance here. As we see Justin Gaethje trying his damnedest just to figure out the inside. It seems like Zayaf's having a bit of difficulty here. Pick Lawyer having a lot of success, just poking and prodding, managing to avoid the leg kick. So probably going to be the mainstay for Zayev to really get into his groove as this fight continues. Again, kicking the lower leg.
Pick the lawyer, man. His shot selection, his accuracy, and his composure has been unparalleled in his run so far. He's continuing that here this evening. He has a difficult fight ahead of him, I am sure, but an excellent start to round one. Although it has been a barn burner, J-Dime, and both guys landing big damage across the course of the last 4 minutes.
Yeah, and oh my goodness, I was about to say I'm impressed with Zayev's composure and ability to come back because Pick Lawyer was doing his thing, but that experience starts to kick in, and for a lot of people that match could have been over, but it wasn't. But you got to watch that head health because Pick Lawyer is still putting hands on him. But now it done turned. Now everything then changed.
Ripped four to the body as well, man. Sorry, Doc. If you went four to the body and then with the uppercut, he keeps doing that, trying to find that big knockout moment.
Yeah, it's the head to body type combos that are really working, as well as the leg kicks, to be honest. That leg kick has done quite a lot. It's given Zayev a lot of his ability just to kind of rule the power advantage. About halfway on the leg help normally gives your opponent the power advantage, takes away like a decent chunk of your power, like 3 to 4 points of power damage, and that is really seen that happen towards the end of this round here.
All right, they touched them up. Round two, after what was an incredible start to this fight, round one was madness. Those leg kicks are definitely chewing up the lead leg of Dustin Poirier. It does not take too many with Justin Gaethje to get a lasting effect. There's a reason, J-Dime, that many people said that Justin is the hardest hitter they fought. The guy is made and built different.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're right. When Justin hit you, it was just different. And like you said, everyone says it. Like, now, Ilya probably thinks that too, that Justin's the hardest hitter he didn't face. Or he knows that. He don't even think.
Yeah, he definitely knows it. He knows that in his soul, bro. What is left of his soul, he knows it. Justin Gaethje is a freaking problem. And as I say that, he takes top mount, nice defense, as he uses that to get back up into cage sitting.
Lovely deny there.
Reversal.
Lovely reversal. That's a fantastic move, all things considered. Really, suddenly, Gaethje is the one having to be the defender. It's got to be careful because both of these guys are risky and difficult to fight. Probably anywhere so far, seeing a lot of it on the feet, but now we get to see how good Pick Lawyer is on the ground. Nice.
Oh, there it is again.
Stuns him again.
Justin could be a problem, man, because he does have so much power, but so does Dustin in himself, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Zayev's really slowed down here. He's a bit more methodical in his punches. He wanted the brawl originally, but this time around, it seems like this round he wants to play a bit more like how Justin did.
Man, Pick Lawyer is tricky to beat, bro. And then here's the thing. Justin's getting hurt, and his block's getting very low, too. And that's opening up everything else.
Yeah, it really is. Whew. All still to play for, 50 seconds left in this one. These guys leaving it all on the line.
Oh my goodness. You idiot.
What the fuck
Why
did I just
taunt? Why did you taunt?
Okay.
Why did you taunt? Am I tripping?
No, you're not tripping.
No, that was...
You know what happened, right? He probably taunted and thought that he could come out of it real quick. You know, sometimes it gets you stuck in the animation.
Check the betting lines. Please check that.
Check the betting lines. The picture perfect.
Man, that's a script even Vince McMahon couldn't write.
That's wild, man. That's fucking wild. Oh, fuck. I don't even know what to say. I'll be real with you. I don't even know what to say after that
no
one.
words. No words for that.
No. Fuck. Wildness. Craziness. Zayaf gets the win. Pick Lawyer, look, I respect the guy a lot. I'm interested to see where he goes within the promotion. I feel like he is an incredibly sophisticated fighter when he doesn't taunt in your face and get knocked the fuck out. The way that he approaches the game, I like it a lot. That guy is very good. You're not wrong, Bob. You're not wrong. He is very, very good, and I look forward to seeing what he's able to do. He's still early days here in the promotion, you know, kind of in terms of what he's been able to do so far, but he's starting to build that resume and continuing, you know, with more experience. He's going to be a serious problem, even more so than he already is. If he didn't taunt right there, that fight wasn't over. You were definitely putting in work. You know, it was starting to get more difficult. But yeah, but he's a killer. That kid's a killer. Keep your eye on him for sure. But big win for Zayaf. Big win for our man Bob, getting back in the cage on short notice and getting a W. Okay. With that one being said, J Dime Doctor Frickin' Who. We move on to the next one. It is set to be
what? Yes. I think we might need to go to the co-main.
We need to go to the co-main? Okay. We'll do it to the co-main. We'll go to the co-main. We were being flexible with this dude. It's fine. So the co-main is set. Please tell these guys not to go. EK issues, do not go. Unready yourself, my man. We're coming back to you. Khalil, do not go. We are coming back to you. Final block, DJD is next. We had to bring this fight forward for scheduling issues. It is going to be a very fun fight, like I said, with a big standout win right now. One of these guys could be booking themselves as an opportunity of the next fight. It is not guaranteed. We need a big showing. We need a big statement here this evening. We're about to see. Yeah, Khalil, we're coming back to you. We're coming back to you, bro. Do not ready up. Do not ready up.
Apologies.
Ooh, I love this matchup here. Oh, we got TJ and Dominic Cruz. You know, Dominic Cruz got them special animations. Him and Michael Venom Page animations are almost identical. Mm-hmm. And the thing is with TJ's still the same guy with the great footwork, and he got the boxing, the kickboxing. But Dom seems different on this game, Doctor.
Yeah, Dom does seem very different. I mean, he's just a tricky bastard to fight. I mean, the biggest issue, though, with Dominic Cruz is the fact he has 88 punch power. So you can land all you want, but he ain't going to do much when you just are being punched by pillows. And if you can really get the leg kicks going and the rest of it going, you're going to have a lot of success here, especially if you're TJ. So if you're DJD, you just need to really consider how you're going to be throwing, what you're going to be throwing, and if you can land the shots cleanly without gassing out, then you're going to have a bigger success. Though, as Cruz currently looks like someone who I can only say has been on crack the entire time.
You said they've been on crack.
Well, did you just see him spin randomly in the octagon and continue to throw like a madman? What is this?
And it's some type of drug. I don't think it's crack.
Methamphetamines, then. Just absolute madness.
Final block, man. He's getting some sneaky damage in early. Sir DJD was like, yeah, I'm fighting there tonight. I want to commit to this, and don't worry, I'm going to knock out Final block. That's what he said. That's what he said, bro. We'll see if he can deliver on that, or if Final block can continue to set hands on another up-and-comer.
Well, it's easier said than done.
Oh, it is.
I think this is a great matchup. Like, not even just the fighters they're using, just these two players in general.
I agree. And the thing is, right now, you got to put kind of this, I think, definitely factors into it. Final block has suffered one defeat, right? One defeat he's got. He's 3-1 on a +2. DJD is 2-0. He's not suffered defeat yet. His confidence is going to be really, really high going into this one. But you find out who you are when you get tested. A Final block is a guy that tests all opponents. No matter which way it's go, he brings the fight.
Sheesh.
Nice.
Oh, good counter. Ooh.
Oh, wow, man.
There's something that's going to scare me here.
Neither of these guys are doing anything but headhunting.
Yeah, this is a great action fight between DJD and Final Block, but I am scared about DJD's block. I am scared about that because we're still in first and it's looking bad. And them punches from Dom is not stopping anytime soon, Cyrus.
No, it's not. I really don't like the spinning elbow. I'll be real with you. That's gonna get him caught if he ain't careful. But everything else he's doing, just popping out the jab that then sets up everything else behind it. DJD doing a good job of starting to use the head movement, moving off the center line, but just the overwhelming damage being thrown from both sides of the field right now.
Oh, great round, man. That was one of the most high-paced rounds we've seen today. And hold on, before y'all say something, he said, Jay, send me a sub. Hey, Cyrus, can you send him a sub?
Bro, let me put it like this. Top Gun, we know you got money. You sub yourself, man. What's this about?
Yeah.
He ain't broke over there. He ain't broke.
Yeah, you said that like your pockets was hurting.
Yeah.
Like, I love you, Top Gun.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Nice little combo there. Oh, I think the issue is DJG's having the biggest issue of just trying to land a combo after the craziness that is Final Block striking. While Final Block, on the other hand, having more success just landing the shots and landing the countered mid combo on DJG. As he ducks the up head kick, does get clipped by it. The head tail now about halfway for DJ, about 3/4 for Dominic Cruz. And this is where it starts getting risky. You start being able to get dropped by 1 or 2 shots as this fight continues. But even with Dominic Cruz 88 power here.
Oh, TJ's having a hard time getting in, especially with the way Dominic Cruz is overwhelming him. Oh.
Shout out Top Gun coming through with the resub. We appreciate my man. We knew that you had those pockets. We knew that they weren't lacking.
Yeah. He was talking like all 4 of his pockets were empty.
Man's got 4 pockets.
Yeah, 2 in the front and 2 in the back.
And you know what? Fair. They're all full with crisp 100 bills.
Monopoly 100 bills, but yes. Well, DJG currently not having the best time of his life. He's literally just getting slapped. That's the only way to describe Dominic Cruz's punches here. They're just kind of slapping him in the face non-stop, being a consistent issue as his time goes on. Really just trying his damnedest.
Goodness gracious.
Oh
my.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Incredible work, man. Incredible work. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Final Block, man, he set out with a pace here this evening. Don't get me wrong, Sir DJD, I like what that kid brings to the table. He definitely came out here active, was laying out the hands. But ultimately, just the fucking non-stop relentlessness of Final Block's approach here this evening with Dominic Cruz really, really put work to him. And as we close out that fight, which was a fun fight, Top Gun once again showing the deep, deep pockets that he has, giving a gifted sub to one of the pillars of the Twitch chat, and that is Kiss George. Tea and crumpets, my friend. Tea and crumpets. Milky bars are on you from now on. With that one in the bags, obviously it was originally scheduled to be our co-main event of this evening. We will now be moving upwards and onwards to the rest of the card. The next one that is scheduled, and I've got an act. I've already seen this message. Okay. I don't know why it's still popping up. We are now going back in time to Khalil up against EK Issues, which is now unofficially, but officially, our new co-main event. Should be a very fun fight. Hopefully these guys haven't fought already. No, they haven't. Absolute legends. You know what, guys? You know what? I love you. Okay? I love you all. This is beautiful. What you're doing right now. Great work.
Dang, I don't have a cup of tea right now.
Mine's empty, bro. It's an empty cup.
I'm gonna just act like I do.
Yeah. It's an empty cup. I had my tea already, but I do love these guys. Absolute eternal professionals.
Does that cup just live there now or something?
No. I mean, I had a cup of tea a moment ago. It's my it's the teacup I have these days, because I was getting criticized for my teacup being too big at one point. I did have a ridiculously sized teacup, if you remember, and Roger continued to show it, talk about it. But
Max Holloway versus Jose Aldo. Jose Aldo's leg kick is mental. He just boots it like a soccer kick. Like, he just goes, your legs are football, I'm going to hit it. And that's really it. And it's really good for that matter. So you want to just kill someone's damage footwork, piss someone off, fantastic. Did wish this game had a different leg kick to takedowns, but nonetheless. Yeah, I mean, Max Holloway, on the other hand, got 93 power in the latest stat adjustments, and that makes him kind of a nightmare. Even more so because the man has cardio for days. Fantastic. Maybe a bit cheesy, some would say, but I mean, that was just a lovely, like, just stop the insanity that is Max coming at you. Picking his shots beautifully here, does Khalil. This is a tough matchup for Issues, though. Like, it's kind of, he got like 2-0, I believe he went, maybe 1-0. Big jump up from the guy who was just in having a fantastic title fight against MG here, Cyrus.
Yeah. MG, definitely had to really kind of change the way that he approached Khalil. Khalil showcased that he belongs at the top of the division. Now, he's been fighting the toughest competition throughout the course of this season so far. Obviously, it's been a very short run. That's why he finds himself as 4-2. He was 4-1 before that, of course. But yeah, this guy, really good. EK Issues, obviously a familiar name to anybody that's been around the community for a long time, has incredible striking, comes from a very respected camp in EK. He's going to have a corner trying to help him through it, but honestly, Khalil's just so clean with the boxing, Jay. The slips, the rips, the fact he continues to pepper that leg in between it. You never know which way the damage is coming.
Oh, yeah. I'm liking these calf kicks by Jose Aldo, too.
Yeah, I mean, that's just reducing the power, the footwork, and giving you GA. So if you want to engage in that grappling, you can do. Again, lovely little kick. Honestly, kind of the soccer kicks, to be honest, they just do a tiny bit more, especially on someone like Jose Aldo. They're just as quick, but a bit more risky, though, is the only issue. And shit like that, where you get checked, can make life difficult. The fast hands of Aldo, though, making life extremely hard for Issues on the inside. Aldo just really having a lot of success here, just kind of picking his range, picking his options of what he wants to throw and landing it cleanly. Issues yet to really get any real momentum into this fight, it feels like.
Nice. Like, don't get me wrong, EK Issues is definitely landing some damage, but he's not getting off the clip of damage that he wishes he was in this fight. There's a lot of trouble coming back his way.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Pinned against the cage. Just survives. But that round one is an end. That's a really difficult round. That is a really difficult round for Holloway. I mean, the recovery could save you. He's got really high recovery, really good chin, really good cardio. But the beating Khalil is currently putting on is making life extremely difficult.
Reaper says, you could say he's having issues. You know what, Reaper? I love you, bro.
I know
you're not having issues anymore. He gets a stun. That joke's funny.
But Jesus.
Interesting change up. Pulled it, didn't go for the counter, goes for the takedown. Makes a lot of sense since Issue started getting a little bit of momentum. He's trying to take that momentum away from him as he slices across into top mount.
Yes, deny.
Another deny. Was it a feint?
What? It's an undeniable side control. That was such a strange feint. Fair enough, Khalil. Clearly. This game's a bit weird. Goes to that. Fakes that as well. Both these guys reading a bit. Does also fake that. Doesn't
got him here.
Oh,
he got him.
Nice.
Equalizes out the round after Issues got a stun earlier as well, Jay. This is top tier tactician work right now from Khalil.
Yeah, great IQ, and it looks like he's been here before. He like you got to think about it. He just fought for a title recently.
Nice.
And he didn't have a bad show in there either. He looked pretty good over, across the course. So he's definitely trying to rebuild himself, put his name back into that title picture. Lots of guys up and coming right now. One of them being EK Issues. He has to push him back into the lower end of the rankings. And right now he is doing everything he can to, cement himself as one of the top dogs of this unified division.
Man, do you think that in his head he's thinking, this is a tough fight, but this is a step down from what I just had to deal with? For sure. MG is that guy right now, bro. He is that guy. And Issues is the trouble, but he may be a big guy, in terms of names within the division, but he is not the guy right now. There can only be one, and that is MG that we're about to see later on. Once again, though, Khalil, man, he's racing this. He's not going to win the race, but
yeah, so I mean,
oh no, what?
Yeah,
I was about to say he should have just
yeah.
For all of the talk of tactically correct decisions, that was not one of them.
Yeah, that was not one of them. Oh my
God, we'll make mistakes though. That's okay.
Okay. Slightly bit scared because we're going a bit loose.
Oh my goodness!
I take back all my words.
Oh, if he didn't pull that hook right there.
Why? He just hesitate on it. Oh my goodness. He's getting torched right now. What did he just try to do?
I don't even know. What?
Khalil may be his own biggest enemy right now. If he gets too carried away, oh my goodness.
Right.
That's what it seems like. The only way he can have trouble at this point, Cyrus, is if he tries something he's not supposed to be doing.
I feel like he's actively trying to sell. Like that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you've got to be so careful and concise here because you've also got to remember, right? The rank system does mean you get more points for a quicker finish. And that's so all Khalil's kind of doing right now, outside of nearly selling himself, is just decreasing the point advantage between the round finishes.
Man, listen to me. Sometimes not about that. Sometimes you're trying to teach somebody a lesson. Okay,
how is he not
what this is right now?
I mean, Max is a durable dude.
Oh my goodness.
A bit too durable, it seems.
Yeah, leading him into more and more CTE. And look, obviously early round finishes do get you slightly more points, but a finish just is the substantial jump, and then the rounds make minimal difference in it. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus. The body, the leg health is all good. I mean, the head health is the only thing intact. But he's just... This feels like bullying. Uh-oh.
No, I don't believe
I got scared for a second, yeah.
No. Look at his stamina. No.
Bro, is there something that went on behind the scenes that I don't know about? Khalil is fucking...
It has to be.
Bro, he's exercising some anger right
here. He has some hate for the EK camp or something.
Oh my...
There you go.
Oh my goodness,
Lovely
he must hate him. No, that's real hate.
It's real hate.
Brother, that was absolutely incredible. That was absolutely incredible. Yeah. He fought phenomenally across the stretch. Khalil is a serious problem in this division. Now, he probably still needs one or two to get himself back into the title picture, depending on how the landscape of the title picture continues. But keep your eye on this guy. Keep your eye on him because he's doing this to everybody. He's done this to everybody other than the champion, basically. You know what I mean?
Khalil's cold. Mm-hmm. Man, Khalil's good. Like
seriously, man. Seriously. He's fucking... He's real good. He's real good.
Yeah, that was a beatdown.
Mm-hmm. And look, we're going to set up this main event now, but I have to read this. Reaper says, don't let this distract you from the fact that Max Holloway stalked an engaged woman for 5 years until he eventually married her. Bro code is dead. The bro code relates to your bros, not some random motherfucker.
No, listen. Hey, listen. Yeah, like if it's somebody that you don't know, I don't give a fuck what happened to him. I don't know him. That's not my responsibility. Like,
bro, that is not what the bro code means. Bro. That's not what it means. Okay, I digress. It is time, people. Primetime 198, virtual violence, chaos has ensued every step of the way throughout tonight's fight. tonight's card, as we've mixed around fights, got people in on short notice, had incredible back and forth battles, had one-sided beatdowns, had DQs. We've had it all. The emotions have been up and down. The roller coaster has kept us all on the edge of our seats. But the time is now. We have the main event of PrimeTime 198 finally is here. It is between the reigning, defending, unified, undisputed champion in AKAMG, a man that has been absolutely emphatic in all of his wins, not taking a step wrong across the course of the Grand Prix. Of his title defenses stints, this man has showcased that he is not just a problem, but he is the man to beat. In order to be the best, you've got to beat the best, and right now, the best is MG. He is currently 6-0. Incredible run. He will be going up against the absolute most domineering contender that the PrimeTime has seen this season so far in Eagle MMA, representing NM. Currently 2-0, but the way he has gone about it has been nothing short of absolutely exceptional. His ground game is terrifying when you look at the all-round kind of way that he approaches it. His striking has been incredibly proficient, and he sets up everything behind his jab. This is a fight for the ages. Only one can walk away with that W here this evening. Will it still be and still? Or will we see an and new? We find out right now. Let's fucking do it, lads. Let's do it.
Here we go. Now this is dang it, GSP's high level. Goodness gracious.
Mm-hmm. But you've got the karate bandana.
Yeah, that's beautiful. This is a great matchup too, because Eagle MMA presents certain problems and certain issues MG has seen before, like with Whimpering Ian, but it's a different type of grappling with Eagle MMA, and his striking's not bad either. This is a good matchup stylistically. Yeah. But with that being said, can I make a prediction?
Go for it.
I got MG.
I will say one thing, Doc. You may have seen this as well. In fact, it was in like a little group chat I put together to kind of get the event all pre-organized in advance. When they came out, obviously for people that don't know, the challenger picks the weight. The champion gets first pick. Then obviously the challenger picks. No bans. MG instantly locked up Islam. And Eagle was like, motherfucker, you took my pick. He knew it. These guys have fought each other a bunch in ranked. He knew what his pick was, and he took that shit, bro. He robbed it. He stole it in 0.5 seconds.
That's 4D chess right there.
It really is. He is.
I mean, Islam's striking something else right now. The animations are a bit insane. Izzy's lead hook, Dustin Poirier's rear straight, Barboza's jab. Yeah, it's all a bit of a strange conglomeration of stuff. The head kick is really Islam's, to be fair. That thing is nasty. Don't imagine we're going to see a lot of them just right off the start. 2 minutes down into possibly a 5-round, 20-minute fight. And this is, so far, so good for both guys. I mean, head help is staying fairly close together. Nice little big combo there. He doubles up again. No takedown.
Am I tripping? Did you say 20 minutes?
You said 20. He miscounted. It's 25. Maths is not his strong point.
25?
Yeah, you said 20.
You said 20.
No. It's okay. It's not your strong point, Maths. We get it. It's okay. But in all seriousness, what a start. Both guys, he actually evened it out right now, but the actual very opening, Eagle MMA got the early damage off. MG is starting to answer back, but both of these guys incredibly game, finding homes for both the lead hook, the body kick, and everything else that goes behind it, J-Dime. I'm going to struggle to commentate on this one. I'll be real with you. Because it's a don't blink.
You're not going to struggle to commentate, man. He's going to struggle to get off the canvas.
Well, so kind of a bad start now for Eagle. Was kind of neutral, but that head health suddenly getting that much difference is going to make life extremely hard as this fight continues. GSP is someone where you really need to, similar how we saw with Tim Coldwinter early on in the card, where it's much of that in and out motion and clipping your opponent. GSP is the same way. He's got a bit of that punch power. He's got the Superman jabs to help. But MG so far has managed to land the clean shots, land the better shots, and seems to be leading this fight. That stand also going into his favor. No leg kicks thrown so far, so maybe that is the option, but the body is going in MG's favor. The head help is going in MG's favor, and that's without seeing any grappling so far. And I think that's what we're probably going to see coming into the second round, of someone needs to really shoot a takedown to see what we can do on the grappling side of things. And that person's probably going to be Eagle, as he nearly just about survives round one here.
Incredible,
Dang.
man.
All I'm saying is Reaper is correcting you in the chat. He said it's conglomerate.
Conglomeration. Reaper, you're Irish. You don't know English.
He clearly does. Clearly does. Reaper is a young up and coming writer. Don't you forget it, okay?
Yeah, I think Top Gun's right. Eagle does have to make the adjustments here, because the fight started off even in the beginning of the first round, but MG kind of just took over, and now it's up to Eagle to change something. MG don't have to change nothing unless Eagle start doing something different. If the fight keep going like this, MG can just, I'm not gonna say cruise control, but this is his fight, Cyrus.
Well, look, what separates the good from the best is that the best can make adjustments upon adjustments. They came into this fight. MG is the one that was forced to make the adjustment early. He's made it. Now, and like you say, it's on Eagle to now make the adjustment. And he's trying to do that with takedowns now. That's what he's trying to change up. He went striking a little bit early. That has set up his takedowns. He gets one, found himself in side control momentarily, into half guard. We will see what work he's able to do. This is typically where Eagle MMA gets his best work done. He is not a boring guy on the ground. He's not a lay and pray sort of fighter. He will ground you through the mat. He will try to look for submissions. He will be healthy in the amount of respect that he gives towards MG, because he knows he's a dog down here too, Doc. But this is where ultimately he needed to be to change the tempo and the momentum of this bout.
It's got to be so careful. I mean, now is time to really get at it. But again, the thing about this part is he knows he's down around, so he's got to calm his nerves. He's got to really stay controlled and concise here, because again, you want it on the ground, but you got to make sure you hold it on the ground. And that's the difficult part, especially with someone like MG, who knows the Garen game, who knows all aspects, and so he's looking for that get up, and he's looking for it. Some really nice denies here, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Sheesh. No, it's crazy, because I was for certain he was going to get that, but he pre-denied that, and now MG is on top, and oh, that's a great denial again, Doc.
Yeah, it's some really good denials here you're seeing. I mean, top mount is the place where you want Islam to go, so I don't know. It's gonna be really difficult here. Really nice position, a lot of different moves, but also a very sturdy out position, as you can see, all the different opportunity. Does manage to get half guard, though, and that is nice. MG having top position does not help MG's body health in any of the further, as you see those rabbit punches continue to do damage, continues to sap away the stamina of GSP as well. And so, I don't know, 35 seconds left on the clock, and could be a mixed round. We do get back to our feet. 30 seconds left, all to play for, to really decide the victor of round two here.
Yeah, I think MG was happy for the separation there, and ultimately he just went for the rabbit shots that do sneaky damage from top on this game right now. Do a surprising amount to the long-term health of the body if you continue to work it. Oh, lovely lead uppercut. MG's trying to turn this into an execution right now.
That's 2-0 right now, and it's crazy because I know Eagle had confidence when he got him to the ground, right? But then once they got back to the feet, he got stunned. So it seems like that round was a waste, and now it's an uphill battle. But if I'm him, I have to do something, but I'm not going to panic, because in his head, he got to be like, I got to win the next 3 rounds, or I got to win, to win this fight.
Yeah. Look, it might be ice skating uphill, and ice skating uphill is a fucking, it's not an easy task, but it's not impossible, right? It ain't impossible, and that's the thing, bro. Anything is possible in the lovely, wonderful game of mixed martial arts. We will see how this fight goes as the champion continues to try and pour on the pressure, the challenger trying to make the necessary adjustments. He has to find his footing, he has to find his range and the tempo that's going to lead him to victory.
Nice. He's sneaky with them body uppercuts. That hurt. shit. He landed another one too. That's a crazy thing.
Yeah, look, the thing is, he forced the switch stance out of Eagle MMA, and he was like, okay, bet, and started going body uppercuts instead of body roundhouses. He goes to open stance, body roundhouse. He goes close stance, he goes lead body hook. Like MG, bro, he makes those reads instant.
That just reminded me, Cyrus. That camp, since last UFC, is underrated. That AKA camp is very underrated.
Yes, sir.
We've had some of PT best champions from that camp.
100%.
Think about this. We've had AKA Dave. We've had CV. We've had MG.
And there's others.
Maru.
Yeah.
Do you want to put out there? I might even go as far as saying that they have some of the best strikers. Like straight up strikers, they have some of the best straight up strikers around.
For sure. Like,
you know the thing I appreciate about all those guys? Because they all have fucking incredible striking, they know that everybody wants to take them down, and they've worked on it. They've not shied away from that. They've worked on it, bro. If you do get them down, their defense is tight. And
they can all grapple here.
Yeah, just to get them down is troublesome, but then you get them down, and it's hard to do anything.
That's same.
Yeah.
Said and showed within 0.5 seconds.
Oh my!
Nope, still in the fight.
Nice. Just body, keeps peppering away at it, bro. The body health's worse than the head health, and that's saying something.
Ooh. Head kick there, coming out, not having any success. Digs down to the body again with that lead hook. Just working the open side of that body.
Oh my!
Nice shots.
Oh my!
Jesus!
This ain't a fight anymore, man. This is a beatdown.
Yeah, bully beatdown is going on right here, and he don't got no head health. He don't have no body health. He don't have no stamina. He literally only has leg health.
Yeah. And that's only because MG wants to keep him standing. That's the only reason. Ayo, shout out Mayhem Miller. Hell yeah, bro. That show was sick back in the day. Bully beatdown. Bro, you had the likes of Eddie Alvarez on there and stuff like that, bro.
You had Bobby Green on there.
Bobby Green was on there. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. You had Tyron Woodley.
Bro, do you know, I always just love Eddie Alvarez going like, how do you want me to do this, guy? Like, where do you want me? And he was just like, leg kicks. He just goes out there and starts chomping at his fucking leg. Leg kicks or body shots. Pow. That show would do numbers today, bro. That would do numbers. Bring it back.
Yeah, today.
Well, Islam is ahead. Norway's champion, currently dominating this in Championship Factory. We have managed to make it to the championship rounds now, but I don't know how much longer.
I think this is by choice. I'm so serious.
Oh
my goodness!
There you go.
Yeah, so
he went to the body, then to the head. Sent his opponent to the land of wind and whispers. GSP still face down on the canvas. MG, and still your reigning, defending champion of the unified division at PrimeTime MMA. There is only one champion here at PrimeTime MMA. There is only one. There can only be one. And his name is MG. Still, J-Dime. It is still MG, Doctor Who.
Yeesh.
Bro, this guy's built different. He's fucking built different right now. All right, people. This has been an emotional roller coaster of a night, both in terms of the fights, the background noise, everything that's been going on. We appreciate each and every one of you stepping into the cage. Please join our Discord. One of the guys is going to link it right now. We will be announcing, there will definitely be an event next Saturday, 8:30 p.m. BST, 3:30 p.m. Eastern. We will be back for the main event, which is where we do our pro circuit. If you missed our Contender Series event yesterday, I would recommend highly to check it out on our YouTube. We will maybe be doing another one of those this week. If not, definitely the week following. Stay tuned to all of the action that we put on here at PrimeTime MMA, and you can do that in our Discord. Other than that, we're going to be pushing a raid forward in a moment to somebody else that's streaming UFC 6 on Twitch. Make sure to follow J-Dime live every Monday, 2 Thursday around 8 p.m. BST, 3 p.m. Eastern, up until about 10, 11 o'clock. So about nice 4 or 5 hour stream. Most entertaining guy that you'll see. Variety, does everything. If you ain't supporting him, bro, you ain't supporting us. Make sure to send this guy a lot of love. He puts in work over here. Yeah, other than that, enjoy the fight tonight. We've got a card in the UFC. We will see you all soon. Stay safe, much love, and peace out.